Hello, everybody, and welcome to a strange, short, but sweet episode of Curse of Strahd, Rage and Peace. As our companions are clearing this tomb, this shrine, rather, of the sources of blight and evil in this valley. Tonight we have one missing player who is here in spirit, Helke. She's up here with her spirit guardians, actually. No pun intended. And she's having a little bit of a struggle. Oh, she's not supposed to be afraid because the creature she was afraid of is now dead. One of the three hags of this coven that the group have infiltrated the lair of. A wild magic surge went off last week during their infiltration, and this strange robot fellow showed up, seemingly trapped here out of nowhere. Bulba casting animate objects and creating these two huge stone structures almost. They are rather pillar-like, but we made them gargoyles for fun. And he animated this pillar, creating a giant version and a smaller version to batter on these hags with. One of the hags is dead now. One of the hags is... Where is she again? Are two dead? No way. Two dead?
One of them is ethereal, right?
Yeah, Granny.
We might have got two of them actually.
Oh yeah, no, Debbie is not the So Debbie Alldark, there was one who was no. You guys got two. So the hag coven is very much so broken up, as this one also died at the end. Debbie Alldark. So Helke is no longer afraid because of that, and Bulba, it's going to be your gargoyle's turn as Jenny Greenteeth, the hag of the forest that some of the party had met earlier, escapes up this wall using her claws, climbing up this wall. She is restrained from something. Does anybody remember why? Because
I think it was the green the spell, the entangle spell, but that would have ended when she exited it. Right?
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so she's. Well, that wouldn't have been her though.
No.
No, because I think what happened was Granny might have cast. Maybe one of the hags cast web on her to keep her in place there.
Gultheki casted a web.
I might have thrown a web at somebody with my Brambos. Yeah,
that makes sense. So she got hit with the web, and she's skittering up this wall, and she got hit with the web and failed that save. That's what happened. So. Does that pretty much sum it all up? Are we good? Oh yeah, there's this orb in the middle here. And the orb has been... it looks like the source of the evil coming into this shrine. It is all sort of getting cascaded into this orb through this portal here. At one point, the orb was pulsing energy out towards this monk that was in constant agony. And now the spirit looks more at ease, and it does look stunned and dazed still, but it does not look like it's writhing in pain anymore and being pulled apart and shifted and corrupted, basically. Bulba was able to dispel the magic that was pulsing on in this area and dropped her from that restraint.
I think Helke did that. I think Helke did that.
Oh, well then, I stand corrected. Good job, Helke. she does have a spell magic, so that's very possible. I assumed it was the bard. Never.
No, I've been just counterspelling a lot.
You
like an asshole.
counterspell. Yeah. By the way, you're gonna have to next time you counterspell, it's gonna have to be in song.
All right. Well, I don't know what song could be sung in a reaction, but I'll try.
One of those ones that's just like a jingle. Where you,
Jingle bells.
and you have
Fuck
to,
your spell.
like that just interrupts stuff, you know? Like
Yeah,
whatever you were
it
doing
does.
before, you're not doing that anymore. You're singing jingle bells. Okay, so let's start this up again. Gargoyle's turn.
Yes.
Describe
Long
what's
ago.
happening with the gargoyle as well.
Yeah. Long ago, I ordered them to kill all the hags or attack them. Haven't given them a new order, so they will chase after the little hag that is now crawling up the wall. So they will. Since are they actual gargoyles? Can I like say that they were carved out of the stone, or should I just say pillars?
They're gargoyle E. Give me a performance check.
All right.
As you unless do you have any kind of like carving tools or anything like artisans things with you?
No, I
So
don't.
I would give you your proficiency bonus if you had that as well. But yeah, just give me unless you have it, performance check.
Well, I'm proficient with performance, but
Okay. Oh, you're a bard. That's right.
yeah, the 14. I rolled a 2. Which is the worst number.
No one but you knows these are gargoyles.
Fuck me. All right. So the gargoyles will dash and chase after the hag.
Okay, so they can get close the distance on her with a dash. For sure.
Yeah, they can hover, but they cannot fly upward. So I don't think the medium one could reach her if she's like 20 feet up in the air. But the bigger one could.
Interesting. They can't fly?
They can hover, which counts as a flying speed, but they cannot actually fly.
Interesting. They can go up, but they have to come down again.
Yeah.
Okay, so put that at 5 feet. And we'll put that at, well, it's like 20 feet tall or something.
Yes, it's counts as a huge creature.
Gotcha.
So yeah, they dashed. They only have 30 feet speed, so that's their turn.
Okay. Who's up next? Helke. Okay. So Helke will go through her spell book and realize that she doesn't have too many spells left. Of the higher levels, so she's got her guardians up and she doesn't want to change that necessarily, but she does see Gultheki there, and so she will move closer to you. And where is she? Do you see the granny?
I don't know.
She's gonna hold her action to cast Chill Touch if she sees her. Yeah? Yeah, sure. If she sees Granny, she will cast Chill Touch. So Gultheki, you're up. You know that there's a presence of Granny still there somewhere in the area, but she's not of this plane.
Yes, I do.
Because she just left like a second ago, just like vanished in front of your vision. She was stuck in the brambles, and now she's gone.
I don't know what's going on with that, so I'm going to throw some of my hallucinatory spores towards our other friend up here. And if possible, I will place it in such a way as to only hit her, but if not, then that's okay, because they are stone anyways, so I don't know if they're... But I will attempt to confuse her to slow her down even further.
Okay, so the animated objects, I don't believe they can be poisoned. That's what it is, right? Jenny has failed. Oh, it's confusion. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just using confusion.
They have a wisdom of 3 and intelligence of 3, so can they be hit? I don't know.
Yeah, they can with something like that. It's an area of effect thing, isn't it?
Yeah, if there's a way to place it so it didn't hit them, then I would have, but otherwise...
You're going to hit one of them.
Okay.
Choose which one.
The big one.
Obviously, the small one, I'm assuming. So the small one has to make a wisdom save as well.
Well, I think it would have to be the big one, because the small one's down 20 feet, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was figuring that they were kind of... Oh, I see what you're saying, because the small one can't reach her necessarily where it is. Yeah, no. Oh, then there's... Yeah, you're not going to hit both of them. You're good. I was thinking that it was one side or the other. You can place it on the side of her and not have to worry about it. Nice. It doesn't matter.
Holy fuck. My first roll, natural 20.
You wasted it. Nice. Okay, so the statue saves. What's your save DC anyways? 17? Even as a statue, I think that's a save. So.
Fuck.
Just. That's amazing. Okay, so yeah, she failed.
For my spell. Alright, so she is now confused, and what else can I do? I think that's all I can do. I'm going to keep my spores there because I don't know if they'll affect her in the ethereal. Yeah, that's it. All for me.
Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Bulba!
Yay! Bulba will meander on down, kind of towards here.
Why? What? Don't leave me alone.
You'll be gone in a minute, or less than so.
What? That doesn't sound good.
Alright, just look at the magic-y stuff around you. You shouldn't be here. Just focus on that, and maybe you'll disappear.
Oh no!
Alright, I will see that there are no hags except for the one near my stones. And I will just cast Healing Word on Helke. And I will say, Dippity-doo, here's some healing for you.
Oh, thank you, friend. That is so nice of you. She feels the warm healing.
Yes, perfect.
Some warm heals in a cold place. Nicely done.
Yeah, I'm just very afraid that whatever the hex did to her will like infect or something, because like there was something with a tentacle that doesn't sound very sanitary.
Yes, I
So
got some dirt in my hair and it's no good.
then that's my turn.
Okay, so Debbie Aldark is dead, Aldark. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What is happening? It keeps seeing eyeballs and running back and forth, and that's its turn. Granny, who is creeping towards the ladder to escape this place, and trying to go around and climb up the wall herself, around the detection of anybody else who could see her. Jenny
She's confused, yeah? Or no?
is going to have to roll on the confusion table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Jenny rolls a 2. Doesn't move or take actions this turn. So she just sits there and goes, "Where'd Granny go? I was gonna... Wait a minute. I was gonna... Huh?" And, standing there next to these gargoyles who are... is that supposed to be some kind of cat?
Hey, you don't insult my artwork, alright? I worked very hard on it.
Okay, so little gargoyle can fly up and try to hit her?
Yes. So I will go and quickly look at what the hit is. It's +5, alright. Gotta manually do that, alright. I
That'll
hope
do
that
it.
hits.
Yeah,
All right.
I'll do it.
So that's... Oh. Here we go. Damn.
All right. Her dress goes flying a little bit. You hear a crunch against her leg bones. So then, is it just... Yeah, it's just one attack. So it'll have advantage as well, I think, the big one, if they do it. No, never mind. The big one won't, the small one would, right?
Well, the big one is confused, so first roll d10 for it.
Oh, well, you can do that.
Oh, okay. Well, I can see what it does, but...
Right, okay.
Same thing.
The 4 is the creature can act and move normally, right?
Oh, your chart's different than mine.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Doesn't act or move this turn. Yeah, that's right. It takes a 7 or 8 and a 9 and 10 to do anything, right?
Yeah. I have a question. The animated objects have blind sight. That doesn't go into the ethereal realm, right?
No, not blind sight.
Okay.
It just allows them to not have to rely on light.
Got it. All right, that's their turns.
All right. No. What I was saying before was that there was a way to cast confusion without hitting them both, if they're not. If the one of them isn't flying up and flanking all the time, right? Like I didn't realize it wasn't always there. So you could just put it on the edge of her and not hit the other golem or the other gargoyle. So it should not be confused.
Yes.
And you passed with a nat 20 anyways. So yeah, there was no confusion roll. You could just roll to hit if you want to attack her.
Yay! Okay, that's really sweet of you to be so nice, because we already... Okay. Oh, wait, that wasn't... Sorry, I did that wrong.
No, it's okay. The 15 plus 8 is enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Then 2d12 plus 4. La 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 la. Here we go.
Okay,
11.
so 11 more.
How's she looking? She looking pretty okay. Fuck.
She's still good. She came with some. It seems like her dress, like the way that you're hurting her, it looks like it's all very temporary to her.
Does she have like children under her cloak that are just taking all the hits? like just a body shield?
Armor of infants.
What's going on? Armor of infants, that's terrible.
Okay. Helke. Oh, this will not do. This will not do. Okay, this hag has to stop bothering us. She will 5th level guiding bolt at Jenny Greenteeth.
Damn. 5th level guiding bolt.
Take this, you
Oh, yo.
evil witch.
Please. Oh, nice. Nice.
She can't take reactions or she'd counterspell that right now if she was saving counterspell for something like this. So, 27 to hit. That is... Oh, 27 damage. Could have been worse. Oh, damn! Oh, what do you do? Oh, jeez. So her armor is now, her temporary hit points are now gone, and that one went a little bit up the white dress. She's been hurt now. That doesn't change her spirit guardians at all. And there's nobody in them or anything like that right now that she can see. So yeah, Gultheki.
I will. No, I'll just hang it here for a bit. I am going to chill touch. So these vines kind of creep out of the side of the cave and wrap around her throat and begin to suck the life out of her.
Okay.
That's with advantage, right?
She is right now restrained
Still
by
in
your
web.
brambles
Yep.
and confused. And what else? A bunch of stuff, actually. Guided bolt was the advantage, yeah. So that's a 100% hit. So a 27.
I don't know why there's no
That-
damage option there.
Clocks her straight in the face.
Do damage that way.
I guess how does the chill touch? It comes out of the wall, you said?
Well, it's just the brambles seem to choke and suck the life out of her. Or the energy, as it were. So 16 necrotic. And then with that energy, I will kind of shoot some of my fingers towards Helke. And as these kind of blooming spores head into her circle, I will healing word her as well.
Oh, nice.
Target.
Oh, it's my lucky day. I'm getting healing from everywhere.
Yeah, we don't want a player character to die again.
Wow. Well, it's something.
Yeah.
Hey, that's better than nothing.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. Volva.
All right, I will look towards all my companions, then pan in on my creations, and I will say, "You were born for greatness." And I do bardic inspiration on them, just because I'm such an egomaniac.
Can you do more than one, or just?
No, I can only do one. So I do it on the big one because I really want him to hit. So I'll mark down a bardic inspiration.
Yeah, target the big one.
Oh, okay. Oh, I can actually target. Okay, and then
this is the best part.
Ooh. It says damage, but I don't want.
Just do it. Yeah, you're good.
Oh no, yeah, he rolls when he attacks. It's like when he does.
We won't count the roll.
Okay. Will play like something.
Supposed to. Oh, did I miss it?
I didn't see anything happen.
Yeah, he had like this geometric aura radiate from him.
Oh, I also missed it. Fuck. Okay. Next one.
I looked over on the other screen and I see it here and I don't see it there.
Oh.
Okay.
But yeah, I inspire him, and then with my action, I will I will look towards the hag and cast one of my favorite spells, Vicious Mockery. I look at her and I say, give me a second. I will say, "God, your nose is so big. It's bigger than a schnoz." And then Vicious Mockery. Best one.
She's like, a schnoz!
I should target her. Fuck. I rolled for damage without. Oh no, she needs to roll a save. That's right.
Oh, what? Oh, did I?
She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Not the gargoyle?
No. I targeted the wrong creature.
Okay, I'll just switch to her. 17.
Ah, fuck you. She saves. And
She's confused right now.
That's my turn.
Snaz! Okay, that one's dead. Oh no! What have you done to me? What have you pulled me into? Granny is going to be sneaking up the wall, and she is now.
Can the gargoyle see her? Their wisdom is very low. They just have blind sight. But I was just wondering.
No, she's like in another plane of existence.
Oh, I didn't know she was ethereal as well. Oh, okay,
no, she's the one who's ethereal. Yeah.
Right, the other two are dead.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Jenny was gonna stop her, but you guys have stopped Jenny. So.
Yeah.
Now listen. I'm gonna. What am I trying to say again? Roll. Hey, move and act normally. So confusion. Is there a save at the end of each of your turns or something, or no?
Yes, you do get a saving throw.
So at the end of last turn, she would have got a saving throw anyways, right?
Correct.
So she'll do the one from last turn.
Yeah, sorry, I just assumed that was the one that you had rolled.
You roll one to get hit by it, and then you roll one at the start of your turn, but then you roll one at your end of your turn too, right? Or not?
You roll at the end of each of your turns.
The D10 at the start of your turn, and the wisdom save at the end of your turn.
Correct. Yes.
The last turn, she got a 16. Oh wait.
So
yeah.
that would have been a fail.
No, that was you. I had you selected. Sorry. Wisdom save her. So last turn she got a 15, and that would have been a fail. So this turn, she'll do another save at the end. Well, I guess at the end of her turn. So right now she can act normally. She's like, "Oh, fuck this," and she's going to cast. Guess what? Or not cast. Actually, yeah. That's a problem.
Yeah, there's gargoyles.
Yep, it's a problem now.
Yeah, spell attacks with disadvantage. Very nice.
Ooh, should we have a spell off? That's funny.
I can counterspell anything.
What's she gonna do?
A fear roll, but probably. She's just gonna peace out.
No, she just... You can still kind of see her in the brambles, but the brambles begin to sort of disappear. But she's still like moving around in them. Then she will attempt to leave, running up the wall if she can. So how does she get out of the bramble thing?
It would be an athletics check.
So she has to use her action to do that. Then. Athletics, acrobatics? I guess she'll use athletics anyways.
Trying to pull it up.
So when she disappears, did it seem magical in nature, or did she cast a spell, or what did it look like?
It was hag-like.
Hag-like?
Strength. Just a strength check. It is the magic item, so I'm not positive what the spell save is on that. Does it say?
The one that you got? What, the bramble wand thing that you...
DC 15.
Yeah, okay. So she passed that. Then she will move and make her way up the wall. So yeah, it seems like what you would see would be she sort of like disappears in front of your eyes, kind of dissolving into the rocks and everything. But at the same time, after a second, you see the brambles all start to move around, and you hear like, God damn brambles getting up my, come on, I was caught in the dress all the time. And then then no more brambles moving, and a couple rocks actually falling down from above a little bit as she seems to be skittering away. And Granny and her are actually remarkably close to each other, but they're on different planes of existence. They're both trying to run away. Gargoyles are up.
Well, they cannot see the hags anymore.
So no,
So they have...
as they ran away, I guess you wouldn't be able to see them, but they have
They don't get opportunity attacks if the creature turns invisible.
Okay, so yeah, they're true sight or blind sight, not true sight.
Oh yeah, if they can see them, they can take an opportunity attack. But I don't know if this was like etherealness or invisibility.
Invisibility for one of them.
Okay, then they can take opportunity attacks
Right.
because they have.
So
Cool.
Jenny, they can hit. as she
Yay! Okay,
leaves.
the medium one.
Just make her
They
visible.
rolled.
so you can
I
see
rolled
her.
it wrong again. Fuck me.
That's okay. So the first attack is a 14 plus 5 is 19, and it's a hit.
All right, awesome sauce. Oh yeah, I rolled.
36 plus 1, 12.
Yep, damage, bludgeoning, and then the second one plus 8. There we go. There we go. I hope that also hits.
The 15 is good, yep. And 11. The small one's doing more work than the big one.
Yeah, it's very aggressive.
It's like, I'm more of a gargoyle than you'll ever be.
Shaped it better. Alright, yeah. So if they cannot, well, they can chase after her.
Yeah,
so they
now
will
it'll be
try
their
to.
turn.
Yeah. Okay.
So
They
like,
will chase after
one of them
her
is-
as far as they can.
she's probably 30 feet in the air right now. So you can probably get up 30 feet and then fall and hover, right?
Yeah. Okay, then I will yet again roll.
This would probably be the last time unless she stays... And if she gets any farther away, the small one won't be able to reach her without running or without sprinting at her.
Do I wait? Do I still get flanking then? I don't think so, because they need to do it on their turn. I don't think I get flanking then.
No, not
it's
with that one, because it's too high
Yeah.
up for the big one to help, yeah.
Yeah, but for the big one, I do get no.
No, because she's too far away for them to help each other.
Yeah.
And stay
Okay,
up.
so that would be a 3. Don't think a 3 hits.
No, I don't think that'll do it.
And then a 16.
Just hits the dress and misses everything else.
Oh, okay, shit. Oh no, I rolled high. Oh no, I'm sad.
Sorry.
Ah, that sucks.
Yeah, just missed. One more AC number higher.
Damn. Wait, Bardic Inspiration.
Oh!
I gave it to him. Yeah. Here we go. Hey,
Give the big
awesome.
one Bardic Inspiration. That's amazing. Okay, so
Well, I should have said so before the effect or the result, but sorry.
yeah, no, it's fine. 25 damage
Nice.
from the big one who wanted to prove he's a gargoyle after all.
Yes.
Okay, so Helke. Well, this is just fantastic. I did not expect this. The Spirit Guardians are not doing anything. So... I will cast Bane on the... Oh no, she can't see her.
Damn.
Well... I guess... Is there a ranged spell attack one? Sacred Flame? No, it's a dex save. I guess I could go with Guiding Bolt again.
But then you also need to see the creature?
It's just gotta be within range because it's a spell attack, like a roll. So you have to be able to know it's there.
Ah.
But it'd be disadvantaged because she's shooting at like something she's like watching pebbles move, and you know. I'm pretty sure. Let's make sure.
Yeah, it says towards the creature of your choice within range.
Yeah. So it's like anything else. It'll give you making an attack against an invisible creature, right?
Hmm.
So it's disadvantage because it's invisible, and it'll be at what the hell? 5th level. She wants to do it. That way everybody gets advantage if she gets it. Her second 5th level spell. This is everything I've got here, Jenny. Jenny can counter spell, but she's gonna have to roll.
Critical roll.
So counterspell is third level, and the 22 would hit. She needs to roll. Is it DC 15?
Yes.
Intelligence save or
Well, does the hag use intelligence for their spellcasting?
right? I guess it's wisdom.
And it's an ability check.
Where is it? Here?
Spellcasting ability check.
I'm having trouble selecting things because I made the hag invisible. Now I have to. Okay, here we go. The counterspell does not work. The guiding bolt goes off. The guiding bolt, the damage is
Jesus.
30. And ow, fuck!
Oh, Helke.
She's not looking so good right now. Jenny is very wounded.
Does she need to make concentration checks for her invisibility?
No.
Uh-huh.
It's a hag
Well, she
thing.
cast a spell, so it's gone anyway, isn't it?
It's a hag thing. It's not a spell.
Okay.
Gultheki, you're up. She is still invisible, but she's now, I believe, actually, maybe not. Let me just check. Guiding bolt might glow. Dim light glittering on the target until then. Yep. So there's a dim light about her that allows you to see her and not be not have her invisibility grant her advantage.
Okay. I am going to command the vines and anything in and around the hole by using it spike growth to attempt to close up the entrance of this thing.
Okay, nice.
See if I can block them all in. So as much of the space as I can cover towards her, so that she has to crawl through every inch of it to get through. And if I have moved close enough, DM, you can let me know, but I would like to push my spores up as well, so that she will start her turn in them and have to move through them to continue her way.
Okay. How far can you move the spores?
I can throw them up 30 feet, so.
So the ceiling's about 60 feet away.
And she's right at the 60?
And she's pretty close to the ceiling now, yeah.
Okay,
Scrambled.
so that'll have to wait for a turn.
Or the ceiling is pretty close to the 60. She's at about 30 feet. So you
yeah,
can
so
hit her
if I
with
can
things.
catch,
Yeah.
that's perfect. Then I'll throw that up as well.
Okay. So
Hell
she
yeah,
is
awesome,
tagged
dude.
with spores as well.
That's it for me.
She's no longer restrained, but she is spored, targeted. Okay. Borba.
Hey. Alright, so I saw her disappear, and I'm like, I have something against that. I will grab a coin from my pouch, and I will flip it towards her, and then do the note on my flute as I cast Shatter at 5th level. And like in the vicinity of where she disappeared. It's a 10-foot sphere, so I hope it hits her. I think it would.
It will hit her if she doesn't move out of the way.
Yeah. Okay. 5th level. My last 5th level slot.
Let me see if I can make her visible for you to target.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, wait. Shit, I've...
As long as you don't roll damage yet until she's targeted. You don't need to place the template, you just target her.
Yeah. Target, there we go. Damage or...
No template, just close the template.
I did, I think. I didn't place the template.
Should be able to click damage.
I'll just do it again. Give me a second. Sorry.
Maybe not. Hey, we're all learning here.
So,
okay,
damage.
There's a template, yeah. As long as she's selected, then it'll... Oh, she's not. Okay, so...
Fuck.
It is
I did target her.
Con save?
Yes.
Booyah. Okay, Jenny, with the con save of 6.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so she takes 34 damage. Her invisible form is staggering and holding on by, like, you can see she's basically got like claws in the wall, in the like crevices of the rocks, and she's got her hands like tied, like stuck into the rocks a little bit, and she's totally like hanging from her wrists and like almost passed out.
I wanted to say something about it. It also destroys inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal. Would it make her fall? Because the wall would get destroyed.
She's climbing the wall, and it's 34 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say you've made a chunk in the wall. She's she falls to the ground in front of your creatures. Roll a 3d6.
Oh shit. And would that also trigger Helke's the spike growth?
Well, that was up near the top, so she couldn't get away. So the 3d6 is 6. So this invisible hag that was glowing a second ago appears before you on the ground. Not invisible anymore, but instead a dead.
Takes her out.
And she's like, no, come on. Those aren't gargoyles.
That's what you get for insulting my artwork. You hag. Literally.
I don't mean offense by that. Yeah, so she's down. There's no sign of Granny, but the robot starts freaking out. Oh my god, keep the spirits away. It's hiding in the corner. Yeah, Granny sneaks off through the brambles up to beyond the shrine. Your brambles and your spike growth do not permeate the plane.
They do not, and I was looking and I don't think I have anything else, so...
And she sneaks up through the hole and looks down and thinks, I can rebuild. And leaves.
If there is no sign of any more danger, I would like to search the hags for the final gem.
And on the body of the fallen hag, the one that fell to the ground, Jenny Greenteeth, I'll give her 1 hit point so the dead sign goes away. She's dead. On the body of her, you see, now that she's fallen and she was like keeping it close but not out, there's a little pouch that she was holding, and now that you can see her like on the ground strewn about, the pouch sort of opened up a little bit, And even just that little crack was enough for the light of this gem to start beaming outwards. So there is a little green glow coming from her hip. Helke's going to stop concentrating on her spell.
I am not, because I don't know that she left. So I keep the entrance locked for now.
Oh, you're varying for nothing. Come on.
Hey, Helke, can we look at that cube you got from the burning windmill?
Oh, yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
It feels like looking at this when we have more time to just relax. Let us figure out what this Granny was up to, and this what these hags were doing, maybe.
Oh, yeah. Can I look at the orb or the spirit of evil, orb, and can I try to dispel it?
Well, if you recall, you last week did dispel the magic that was pulsating towards this spirit here from
That's
that
true.
Orb, and so like the last one, this does feel like it is very much way higher than the spell magic of your level could attain yet. The gem has not done any work to purify this shrine yet, and over time, you might find that it will, have a better chance of giving you a chance to like immediately dispel it, or it'll do its magic and do its thing. If you can install the gem like you did in the first shrine, then it will, over time purify the realm as well as the shrine.
I avoid it and approach the monk, who I assume is Kavarin's wife.
Good assumption. She is in a bit of a occasional it's almost like she's not fully there in one place, like she's sort of spiritually shifting around and not entirely conscious that she's here yet, but she's coming out of what the spell that she was in from this orb of darkness, and you can actually see the shadows sort of dripping off of her like moisture. There's like this black shadow stuff that's falling back off of her, and it's the same stuff that's sort of bubbling out of this hole and all along the surface of this orb. It's like liquid shadows, and she's like still coming to, sort of not really realizing where she is.
I look to my companions. Do one of you want the honor of restoring this shrine, as Crim is no longer with us?
Yeah, I'd like to try, but are you sure you don't want to do it yourself?
Yeah, I mean, I could do some. I feel like I could cleanse this temple, is like the way we did the last one, but I mean, yeah, exactly. You're the one you're the tree. She points to you and she's like, "You're the tree. It makes sense that you do the tree. You know tree stuff."
You're the tree, so you must return nature.
Would there be anything that I could do with my key to help the monk recover if I let somebody else focus on the gem, I guess was my thinking.
You could make a wisdom-based, like an insight check about it.
Okay.
To see what you can ascertain about this temple itself. So you think that
19.
You think that after spending however long that this has been, in whatever kind of agony the spirit was just in, it might need a moment. It might need to see the light again before it realizes it's over. This torture might not be necessarily in its head over yet. It's temporarily stopped, but it doesn't feel like it's... You can see that this thing looks still like it's in a nightmare, kind of, right? It doesn't necessarily conceive reality around it right now properly. There are things that even just being in the presence of the gem, you can see that the shadowy driplets of like oil almost are kind of starting to burn away like evaporation kind of thing from the light of the gem.
So I will pass one of the gems to Bulba. And then from there, I would like to focus my key on the other and see if I can summon Kavarin to his wife then.
Okay. Bulba, I know that, I'm really enjoying being a monk now, I think. Would you mind if I tried to do this one? This shrine? And, like, you can, do the next one?
Yeah, sure, go ahead. And I give her
Thank you.
gem.
She's like, okay, you won't regret it. and she starts to put her key into the gem. And very similar to the last shrine, you do notice that it takes a moment. It takes actually a few moments for anything to really happen. But as she's focusing and trying to get to that zen level of relaxation where everything sort of makes sense and you can relax knowing that you're on a path. It seems to be correct in some ways at least. And the altar starts to pulse. The rocks start to sprout these growths that they're looking gorgeous and giving light to this place of darkness for the first time in who knows how long. And as it happens, as these pulses go out and Helke looks delighted for a moment, it doesn't take long for that to sort of shift as the ball, the globe that's been pulsing over here this whole time, and Gultheki, you're watching the spirit in front of you as it starts to recharge a little bit as well too, off of just the presence of the gem with you. Helke's thinking about this shrine and all of it. Just this ball reacts all of a sudden. And Helke is, you can see that she's not overcome, but she is fighting it. And she's like, fighting against this thing. And she says, no, I've got this. And like slowly the flowers start to grow, but it's coming and she's fighting it back, and she's using her will, her key.
I will jump in and give her bardic inspiration and say, the fire burning within you is as great as 1,000 suns, and try to help her in some way.
Yes! It does inspire her on. Give me a roll there. I'm gonna see how she's doing too. Well, that helps.
A little.
Okay, so yeah, she's pushing the darkness away, but the darkness is also pushing back on her, and you can see that she's going to be doing this for a little while, maybe. While this gem starts to do its thing and grow on its own as well, Helke is trying to push back against this ball and dispel it using the altar, you can see. So it'll be a matter of time before this temple is purged, but from what you can tell, it's on the same way as the last one you were on. It's just the spirit that seems to still be stuck. And so, Gultheki, how are you trying to communicate with this thing?
I am not. Kavarn has kind of awakened me and guided me to be able to restore nature. And so the humanoid that is left within Gultheki just wants to repay him. So my plan was just to summon him back so he could be with his wife and they could enjoy what life was for a moment that was taken away from them. So once that's done, he would probably just go into sentry tree mode and let them do their thing and kind of wait and watch Helke keep an eye out for this other hag and wait until he knows what's next.
So, as you are putting your key into the gem that you have left, the gem that you just got from Jenny, instantly you see Kavan appear next to you. He almost, the vibrations that you put into the gem, the energy that you put into the gem echoes through the room, and he materializes through those echoes directly from this channeling, through the channeling of ki, basically. And the gems resonates in his ghostly frequency, and he's able to come in, and he looks around and he sees his wife. And my beloved, yes. Ha ha ha, rejoice today. Today is a good day. And he's like, there's something. What have they done to her? What have they done to her? And he's kind of alarmed about the whole thing too. Like she doesn't look right. Like this is not the same. This is not normal. What is this? And he's like trying to point at the ball there. What has become of this? I have not been able to see inside of this temple. It has been shielded from me all this time. What is happening here? What are they doing?
We do not know. Do you think we might be able to destroy the source of evil? Could I send my animated objects at it, or?
It's like a sun made of blackness, made of blight. It's slowly dying, but what has it done to her? You can see that it's all diminishing, but it's happening very slowly, and it's tied to her distress as well. They're not able to have that moment of relaxation together. It seems, as he's worried. And Gultheki, we must. Oh, we have Helke, oh no. There isn't enough time. There aren't enough left of you. The order is too thin. How can we do this?
Would I be able to reflavor Wrath of Nature slightly and empower the shrine to fight back against this hole? See if it can diminish its effect or aid Helke or aid them at all. I know it probably can't actually attack them, but in the spell description, you call out to the spirits of nature to rouse them against your enemies. So spirits of trees, rocks, grasses, all become animated until the spell ends to various effects against enemies, but
yeah, no, I like
burn
it.
a 5th level if it would. I perceived it had some sort of chance to aid in some way.
I like it. You can see there are roots throughout this system, and there are as Helke is spreading these flowers, they're growing out of the concrete and being destroyed again. Having all of this, each one of them sort of fighting on its own, right? The ground is now, because of your spell, is now aiding Helke as well, and trying to fight back. Anytime the blight tries to push, the ground sort of gives it a hard time to climb up. The roots of trees and stuff shifting around and preventing anyone from that just made my whole entire screen green, like a radar came on. But yeah, that's the idea.
So the same way that I had to battle the Gulthias and that nature balances itself, I'll just focus what I can into making as big of an impact quickly, knowing that it probably won't fix everything, but at least move things a little quicker. Or sway things a little quicker.
Kavon's just pacing around and waiting for his wife to be sentient again. And can't we speed this up? I don't understand. I cannot see the temple either. I cannot see the shrine. I don't know where my brother is and where. Oh, none of this is good. And he passes right through you, Bulba. He's like,
Oh.
Okay, we must split up. It is the only way to achieve all of our goals. Helke, she is doing a fine job at this temple, purifying it. I will send her on to meet you, Bulba, when she is finished. Gultheki, I believe you are the only one who has a chance to save my brother at the last shrine. From what I know of it, anyone who breathes normal air, no offense, little one,
Hey!
will have a difficult time. Perhaps being part tree might give you an advantage there. I'm not certain.
But,
Nature will restore
sorry, sir.
and rebalance itself.
If I might interject, where must I go? Because we have the third shrine, and if I am of no use there, where could I go then?
To the gates of hell
The
itself.
gates? Hell?
The Ember Temple.
I'm not ready for hell. I'm too beautiful.
No, not hell,
okay.
literally. Not hell, literally.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Well, I
no.
did kill a person, like, less than a minute ago.
We do what we have to for the order. You're absolved. he brushes over that moral quandary for you, and runs his hand across and actually just threw your hat a little bit too, like by accident, as his like you're absolved and like a little bit. And
Wow.
you see, yes, there is a third shrine that needs to be purged, but the conflux is happening now. We can feel it. It's the time is tonight. It's too late. If I send you to the shrine, you cannot unlock the temple, which is originally sealed with the same magics that we used here. The gems that the Order protected, they came from the Amber Temple. We brought them to the Fey goddesses, the leaders of our order, and they channeled their spirits into them. The gems, the temple, it is all linked. It's been a very long time, and things have come very far from there. But in order to save anyone, in order to stop any of this from happening again, we need to get into the temple. You must get your friends into the temple. The only way to do that safely is to go before them, to open the way, wait for them. One of you will have to wait on Solenka Pass. The other, unfortunately, may not have any easier of a time, as the third shrine, it is blocked from my vision completely. Such a radiance of darkness from it. I cannot get even close. This one, I got you fairly close. I could see just outside of it. The other one, the healer's shrine is gone almost. There must be something very, very dangerous in there. Perhaps whatever this orb is further along there. But I do have to ask that one of you go each way. It is up to you. Obviously, I cannot force you to go on a suicide mission. Join me. End your time of flesh. Too soon, perhaps. But should you wish your friends to have any chance, I'm afraid today is the last day to save them.
Well then, I look at Gultheki, and I skedaddle on over to him and look up at him and say, "You have a tougher fight ahead than me, and seeing as we've quite, well, in my eyes, we've quite bonded well in these past few days, I would like to give you something of mine as a token of gratitude or as a reminder." And I grab my whistle stick, which is like a little stick with one leaf on it. This is an object from my youth. I used it to play the flute when I wasn't an actual bard yet. And seeing as it's made of wood and still alive, I thought you might like it. So yeah, I hope it will inspire you in your battle ahead. Dear friend.
Curious. Thank you. And some vines kind of pull out of Gultheki to take the whistle stick and almost assimilate it within him as he kind of toots to himself a little, rustles his leaves in approval. I'll break off some root and then pool some sap and offer that back to Bulba in return.
I also take it with gratitude, and the sap, can I keep that with me, or do I need to drink it? I hope it doesn't spoil.
Yeah, no, you're
Okay.
good. Add it. I'll post it so you can add it to your inventory. Do not mourn for me or worry. Life is but death and decay. And if I can bring the wrath of nature or be the wrath, I may, but nature will always endure. Stay respectful, friend.
Those are wise words, and I hope I can live by them, because I am not as sure of myself as to what purpose I may serve. Because I may have been a child of the forest, but I've walked that path a long time ago. Now I am just me. So yeah, and with that I also look at Helke, who's like probably like sweats coming off her face, very very concentrated.
She's got her tongue out just a little bit on one side.
Yeah,
Like, just
I will not
concentrating.
bother her. Yeah, I won't bother her because I don't want like the swear to just suddenly flare up in battle against her. And I will just look at Kazan. Wait, no, not Kazan. Kavan, and say, "Do I need to walk, or can you teleport me towards the Amber Temple, towards the road?"
I can send you closer to Selenka, for sure. You will not walk there in time. You can travel the weave, travel the key network, as we did once, long ago, the Order. But before you go, Helke will follow you, I suppose, when she is done here. Make sure you make the way safe as possible for those that follow you. They will not have time. They will be coming up the mountain as fast as they can. And when I was there, the knights that were in charge of guarding the temple, the orders that were there were majestic. They were powerful, regal, beyond the imaginations and the machinations of gods even. So, us simple protectors, we were given the duty to ensure that that which has been here always will always be. And because of you, it just may remain. We just may have a chance now. So, I thank you. When you go to the temple, make sure you know that the golems that guard the place are imbued with the same magics that the sorcerers and spellcasters who built the temple used to entrap and entomb and to prison guard the vestiges that lie dormant for so long. If you wish to affect those vestiges in any way, you must use the amber, just as we have trapped the spirits of the Fae in these green gems. Do not be alarmed if not all the gems you find stay amber-colored. But...
Wait, so these golems, if I push them off a cliff, they don't die?
Well, I have never done that before. I don't know.
First time for everything.
I suppose, yes. And he can see that his wife is starting to come to a little bit, and her eyes are less looking everywhere and frantic and everything, and she's sort of coming to reality, and she's like, no, we cannot. How is... Come on. She looks at you guys and like, what? And sees
You're
everything
alive!
that's around.
Oh, wait.
I'm alive?
Wrong. No, sorry.
Oh.
You're back to saneness.
How did I... What happened? I feel as if I just woke from a bad dream.
Some hags kind of like cooped you up in a ball of evil and were like fucking with you. It looked like it hurt quite a lot.
I was designing the antithesis to this world.
Antithesis?
The worst possible. It's like that was an experience, Kavan. I do not recommend it, my love. And you see him just like practically like in tears, in spirit tears, like you guys have done it. You brought her back to me, you know. And they actually they walk right through you, Boba, again, and begin an embrace with each other, and it's like a little weird dancing, slightly ghostly form that moves through each other and tries to take hold of each other, but never can. They can never touch, but it doesn't stop them from trying.
That's torture.
And they sort of get their bearings back about realizing that, okay, well, Ilona, do you feel the other shrine? Do you know what we are up against? And no, everything is strange. The blight is like a cloud over my head. I can see the Yester Hill. Is everything okay? It seems everything feels better here now. Yes, well, these are the heroes that cleaned up the shrine for us. These... I would never have expected it, but it seems that the days of Strahd may be at an end soon. Ilona, we may not be the final guardians. The Order may continue on after all. Well, I certainly am. I give you my blessing. What is this one's name? And she scoots over towards Helke and like, you can do it, child. I will stay with this one. And she sort of puts her hands on Helke's head as Helke freaks out for 1 second, but then you can see that it actually is helping, and the flowers are starting to grow a little bit faster, a little bit farther away. The ones that are close to her start to bloom a little bit more as well, becoming more solid and harder for the blight to push back against it all. And so, as you guys are sort of standing in the pathway of the ground now, and Gultheki, you're using your ability to manipulate the nature around you, this wrath, in order to tamper the evil and press back against it as well. And you guys are realizing you're making a difference, and Helke is winning, and she will be here for a little while, but she won't be here forever, and she will be able to join you guys.
Yay!
In the next thing that you do. So Bulba and Gultheki have potential missions they can go on now. Bulba, you are... they're sending you up to Solenka Pass, which, if you are ready to say goodbye to Gultheki, he will send you when you are ready. And Gultheki, you will be potentially heading to the last shrine with the last gem on your own.
So is he being teleported, or...
No, wait, the lead box, I need to know, I'm curious, what's in there? I grab the lead box, throw it in the air, cast shatter on it. That should break it open, hopefully. Right? No?
No, it does not.
Oh, what? Fuck!
No,
How much HP does it have? Objects... fuck. I thought objects were weak against shatter, but... Oh.
It is magical.
Boom.
But it is
Wait,
warded against detection. Because you're curious. You're so curious, right? It's warded against detection. It is a magical box. It is immune to a lot of different types of damage. Shatter, I believe. Just making sure.
Watch this has the real Strahd heart in it.
That'd be cool. It's thunder damage.
Yeah, so it's fine. It's not affecting the box. It absorbs all of it and flies into the corner and bounces off the wall.
I'm so curious. Should it dispel magic?
I'm pretty sure he hinted that that's not going to work either, but what would Bulba do?
I mean, he needs a long rest anyways.
You can see Helke's giving you an eyebrow like, that was in my bag just a second ago. And then she loses it. Just goes back to focusing.
I'm a thief. Wait, no, I'm not. Okay, I will one ditch last effort. I will try to dispel it with a 4th level spell. So let me just waste everything.
Okay.
Because I don't have any 3rd level spells left because I wasted them on. Well, didn't waste them with the counter spell. But yeah.
Just then, Granny appears.
Fuck.
I don't think
magic.
that works.
Ah, shit. Okay.
No.
Well, anyways, that's Bulba's last ditch effort. Now he will be fine to teleport.
There is a spell that would work. That's not it.
Oh no! I need to know. Oh shit.
There's one spell that would work on this thing.
Wish. Silence?
Well, I guess indirectly Wish would work because Wish counts as any other spell as well. But that's kind of a cheat. The answer is Wish. Well, yeah, technically. Anyways,
I will sing to it. Maybe it will resonate and then break.
You never. So as Helke continues to do this, Bulba's really wondering what this box, and he's like, "So Bulba, you can take the box with you to Solenka Pass. So if you have some time to kill, you could try to get into it or think about it." And
I have a hammer.
Helke's gonna hunt you down.
I don't care. She's gonna join me anyways.
All of a sudden, out of nowhere, like, "Please send me home. please, why am I here?
What?
Oh, that's the yeah. Well, he should disappear after a
I was
minute.
gonna say, has it disappeared already?
I cannot disappear. This is Barovia.
Oh right. Oh fuck! I forgot.
Why can't I go home?
Dear little creepy, living robot thing. Do you want to be killed out of mercy?
Oh God! It starts running away from you and tries to head up past these scary-looking things that don't quite look like gargoyles.
Yeah, they also stopped working after a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the vines would have receded as well.
The animated objects would disappear, but they wouldn't like just disappear.
Yeah.
They would just fall down and stop being animated and still
True.
not look quite like gargoyles.
You really rung it in there.
Hey, that's okay. So yeah, that's you guys here. If you want to spend any more time here, say your goodbyes, feel free. Kavan is ready to send you away.
What's your name, robot thing? Would you like to come with me?
No, stay away. You and my life. I'm going to go this way. It's trying to hide from you.
Are we all traveling on foot, or are we being teleported again, or?
Beam me up, Scotty.
You can be teleported, but he can't get you in all the way.
No, that's fine. If we weren't being teleported, I was just gonna bring some steeds for everybody, but if we're being magicked away, then I don't need to worry about it.
You again, the robot's trying to stealth and he trips over one of the new flowers. So he unsuccessfully in the corner, you hear the robot hiding and ow! Beep rope, ow! Kavan puts his hand on your shoulder and the Order of the Fanes lives on in you. Best of luck. And you feel long rested, rejuvenated, and in fact, like your ki and your essence and everything goes up and more. You have more in you. You have more in the tank all of a sudden. As you shoot down this almost highway of magic, just like before with where you're riding on the weave basically, and you see the other shrine in the distance, but you see how it's like carouseled by black swirling shadows, a waterfall of shadow cascading off of this valley area where the river touches the edge of the landscape. And normally this river that runs all through Barovia, like it's at one side of it, and right now, for those of you who know the lore of our Barovia, Strahd von Zarovich has told some of his Vistani friends, some of his Vistani agents, to procure parts and build a winery on the eastern side of Barovia. Because the vegetation can grow there, because they have basically one of these shrines is fairly close to the village of Barovia and the river between them and everything. And so Strahd took advantage of that and a water supply for his wine, a new water supply that has some special properties for it. And so Gultheki, you are sent to this let me see if I can boop properly. No. This one this one? Yeah. There we go. There we go. All right. You are sent to this embankment, looking down over this river. And from this side, you can tell you're facing, like, south is to the top, I guess. The river is always running to the east. Did I say that right? The river is running to the west. The south is to the top. And so you look across and you see this is sort of like a mine entrance sort of thing. There's been... It looks like they've done some work here to try to redirect this river slightly. There's a slight channel going through these rocks and trying to divert some of this river into the mountain or into this rock face. And these are all little, like, it looks like local Vistani workers. The ones, some of them have like some of them are musicians. Some of them appear to be doing some stuff with some writing. One of them's got a hand axe and he's like chopping a little bit of firewood. They're kind of minding their own business, sort of just having a grand old day. Pretend like, almost like they're not in Barovia. There's music and joyous activities. There's definitely wine over there. They're drinking. What do you want to do?
Gultheki will slink back into the shadow of the trees. Kind of merge with nature and begin to commune. Reach out, speak with nature, and begin to prepare. So, ritual cast, commune with nature.
Okay. I'm trying to see what would be the most relevant things besides the stuff I've already given you, because I told you some of that kind of because you're you. But then
I would just be looking for kind of an idea of what spells to prepare, if there's like a safer route to go, who would be friend or foe.
All of these folks look kind of clueless as to what they're in. They don't... Anyone celebrating this close to a place of complete evil must be fairly clueless, or their soul is just rotten and not savable at all. As far as, like, sure. You know, when it comes to shrines and monks and auras and all of that. There is no celestial or anything like that happening in this area. There's nothing like that you can pick up on that's that. The Fae stuff is the same as the shrine. Like, it's the same as all the other shrines, probably. You know that there's something coming from this. This is the area. This is it. This is where the darkness was when we traveled here.
Feel the influence from the Shadowfell and assume that the next shrine is within that mine.
Yeah, this is where you could tell it, like, the darkness permeated from and stopped you from traveling any closer to. The gem is the answer to this darkness, but everywhere else around you, you know, you can tell that it's coming in on the gem, and the gem is fighting back like a flashlight in the darkness. As soon as you turn it a little bit, it seems like the darkness just tries to, you know, enter your flashlight, you know, You just want a little bit more light, and you can't have it everywhere. And your gem it's very similar to that. This as you head closer to this, the gem is fully engulfed in darkness.
So pass without a trace, and I'll begin my approach.
Okay, go to stealth check. I'll give a group check for these guys. So group perception. And just normal because it's all of them. 16. Can you beat a 16?
We'll see.
Can you beat a 16 with a 40?
Yeah.
So,
I think it's only 30. It might have doubled the pass without a trace there. I'm not positive.
so as you get down this cliff face and across the water without... Because in this area it is like rapids, but it also... The river is really low here compared to everywhere else and compared to where it should be, you think. You're able to hop along the stones without even making a splash in the water. And being so nimble about it, these guys are all just drinking and don't even notice the tree that's starting to move behind them. It looks like the entrance to this thing is right here in this well-lit area. These Vistani. Oh, so I can do that too. I can play the guitar just as well as you can. It's nice. I can't believe it. Cheers. And just having just stupid revelry, like sounding like complete morons that think they sound intelligent. They're just not themselves right now. But at the same time, there's a bunch of them, and they're all kind of right there near the entrance.
What is creating the light?
There's torches and stuff all inside, lining it and everything. There's campfires and torches all over the place.
So as I continue forward, then I will druidcraft heavy winds and begin to snuff out the torches and candles upon my approach.
All right. And so yeah, the
create strategic shadows
campfire.
And continue to push myself right through.
The campfire in front
like
of
go
them.
wide, so just whatever I need to kind of block my approach.
Gotcha. And the campfires start going out around you, and they're like, "Hey, whoa! What's happening? Why can't I see?"
And then as I'm past, I'll like start to just rekindle them a bit, so like they didn't completely blow out, just kind of.
Nice. And as you pass into the next area of the cave, you see things have changed slightly in here. Things have gotten a little bit more chaotic looking. Why is that? That's just weird. Those are supposed to be ladders right here. I don't know how they got to be like invisible things or something.
They look like ladders on my screen. Now it's invisible.
Okay. Well, I mean, they're definitely not ladders on here, but they're supposed to be ladders. I'm gonna refresh this page, I think.
Yeah, I have
Yeah,
like
you can see
a rope or something here.
Whoa. Whoa. Okay, give me a second. I think I got logged out, and that's why they're not ladders.
Hmm.
I'll be right back. That's so weird. Oh, they got logged out. On one computer only. One screen. Anywho, so you got the ladders. You can sneak down one, and there's nobody down there. But as you get closer to the other side of the room here, you'll notice that there are two people, at least.
Can I just walk across the roof?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
I'll just bramble climb right over top of them all.
Okay. You notice that as you're doing
over
that,
top of them, but
as you're doing that, you kind of scale up the wall over here, kind of thing. It feels like there's a presence inside of the rocks now too. An evil that is blighting this whole area is permeating everything and every. It is sort of fey touched in its origin. It has this unreal aspect to it, this surrealism to it, where you think you see eyeballs watching you as you step on the rocks, and eyeballs in the rocks, kind of. And there, you see spores coming out of all these plants. The spores are like visually there even, and the people that are working here seem to be ignorant or just simply okay with the spores being permeated all around them. Maybe they're too engrossed in what they're doing to notice or care, but they are, it looks like, dredging the river and trying to collect these buckets of this dredge that comes from this culvert of water over here under the rocks. It's coming through here.
I mean, I know spores and I know evil shrines, so I will just keep moving, attempt to get deeper in without drawing any attention to myself.
I will, just for the heck of it, one more stealth check as you climb through the roof. And you can do that one at advantage because you're on the roof and there's no way they're gonna... So it's a 2 and a 2. I was like, you might roll double ones or something. What? A 2 gives you 33. Okay, well, yeah. No, it doesn't matter. You could roll double ones. So you pass without any trace whatsoever. Just as like a root grows, they are not noticing the walking tree on the ceiling. And so you pass through this chamber as well. And as you get closer and closer to the heart of this darkness, you then pass into this room where it appears as though you have come into a chamber like where the rocks turn to sky. There is an architecture about this place that reminds you of the monks, that reminds you of the temples, and it looks kind of like it should have... Oh wait, I should have been doing this. Duh. And my camera stopped working. Whoa, wow, this is an interesting one. This is just a really iconic episode in history of saveVSgames channel. A lot of new stuff is happening. We're gonna try to turn that on again. For some reason I have not been able to. Okay. Oh, you're back. I'm still not. Okay, anyways. This architecture reminds you a lot of the monks of the Order of the Fanes. But there is that darkness that's coming from the pool, from the building in the middle here. You can see the aura is glowing with this evil blight growing out of this location. And as the waters that seep out of this place, because you can tell too that this whole area, this whole room under here, is a bit of a. It was once an oasis. It was once an amazing shrine built to honor the Fae, right? But now it's struggling to grow. It's especially being so full of water everywhere, and so it has so much to drink. As you get closer, though, you also see bodies, skeletons, covered up by all these plants everywhere. Almost like the plants are there as a decoy to fool people into a sense of enjoying the flowers. And then they realize that something's happening here. And then as you get closer to that building in the center, you see the creature emerge slowly, sensing your presence. Something inhuman, with tentacles rising up out of this pool of water in the center of this once ruined now, but once possibly a worship chamber of sorts. Now this creature is just coming out of this pool, and the energies of that one of those Fey gates coming from underneath it. You are holding the gem in your hand, looking at this thing. And that's kind of an overview of what Gultheki is up against. As Bulba, you are sent in another direction entirely.
Yep.
Gultheki.
Remember me!
No one will know until game day how Gultheki did. So everybody send him your best wishes.
Oh, okay.
And we will go find Bulba again. Where's Bulba? Bulba's here. Bulba's here.
Nice.
Don't worry, Bulba's here. Bulba's not gone.
Gultheki, man, good luck.
Thanks. You guys will need it.
Yeah. You know, there are worse fates than death. So I hope those don't happen to you.
Death is easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something else would be far worse for Gultheki.
Shit. Oh no.
Death is easy, he says. I'm having issues with the screens here, so I'm just going to move everything around. My camera's not working all of a sudden. So let's hope I can get a new webcam for next weekend. Because it's shut off 3 times.
Is it like broken or?
Well, I mean, I don't think duct tape's going to fix it. But
yeah,
it seems broken.
Yeah, I'm noticing that Foundry is starting to like slow down a bit. Like I can see the water running and then it stops.
Oh.
And then starts and then stops.
Well, it could also be the loop. It's not like actual water. Sorry.
Oh, it's not like a seamless loop. Oh, okay, my bad.
It might not be. I haven't paid attention.
No, it's inconsistent. I think it's like lagging a little bit for me.
Gotcha. Well, I don't know what to say about that other than the scene that was supposed to be loaded for you to go up is on a different day. So I try to, I'll load this one scene up and put you on this page, and then you can so Bulba, while this is loading, I'll describe what's happening with you. You leave the temple, the shrine there, you leave Helke behind, and you see Gultheki leave first, and then Kavan puts his hand on your shoulder and says, I hope you have some warm clothes in that bag, and sends you halfway up the mountain. You soar closer actually to Yester Hill along the same weave network of using this like key riding this weave, and when you rematerialize sort of for a second at the shrine of Yester Hill, then again you sort of set your sights now on the Amber Temple, because and it is the it's almost like very similar to Gultheki's experience, except way different scope of a darkness that you face. Like, you can get partially there. There's like a pathway to getting to this temple, and there's so much magic permeating from it, but it's also completely shrouded from your key, from this availability of magic to this network of that the Fanes had set up to be able to travel this realm and protect, using the magics of the temple to protect Barovia. There is this connection between the temple and all three of the shrines, but it is literally completely blocked, and you can only get even halfway up the mountain before it's like going on a roller coaster ride, except with reality coming back as you stop. And so you're just riding along this lightning bolt of potential and self-discipline in the face of magic, and you're just focused on getting to the temple, and then all of a sudden it just skitters out, and you end up kind of falling into the snow from maybe 15 feet up, 10 feet up. It's enough snow though that for a second you think it's going to hurt, but you just whoosh silently into a little bit of snow, and there's this little bulb-shaped print in the snow as you land. Roll a d10 to see how deep the snow is.
I hope 1 feet, but we'll see. Fuck. That's my height.
So it's a pretty good. This is going to be a tough day.
Yeah. Okay, but I am a child of the forest, so I traverse nature in my past youth. Can I like be smart and make like what are they called? No, what are they called for you guys?
Snowshoes?
Those boots that have a larger snowshoes, like larger surface area,
Yeah.
so that I can walk on the snow.
I'm sure that's a great thought as you are, falling down into this 3 feet of snow and looking up at the sky. As you come out of this bulba-shaped print that has cushioned your fall, you see that the wind is just howling above your head, making a whistling sound that gives you a bit of a song idea, actually, but it is damn cold, and you do not see a tree anywhere around. The only thing you see when you look out is Barovia and clouds, and you are kind of almost at the height of the clouds now. You are up quite a ways on this mountain. And then turning around and looking at the other side, looking the way up still, you realize that there's quite a ways to go still as well.
Okay. I'm going to be really smart.
You're in the
I'm gonna
middle
be-
of a mountain.
I'm gonna be really smart, and I'm gonna grab a second dagger. Put my cloak around it, put that under my shirt, and then cast heat metal on it, and then do all that so that it will keep me warm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So,
That's thinking. You've got a heat pack.
yeah, I've just got a little furnace or little like that thing down there. What radiator?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A little radiator of little radiator dagger.
Yeah.
And it's working. It's keeping you from losing from feeling the exhaustion of this heat or of this chill. Because you were just about to like roll a Constitution save for the chill. How long does your spell last?
Only a minute. So I gotta quickly look around to see what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I'm in the middle of this mountain. I'm gonna try and look around to see if I can find a path or somewhere to go up, because I think it's up.
All right. So as you do that, you come around this last little bank there that you can feel like you can get a good view if you go that way. And it looks like you might be heading out like an extra 30 feet just to see if you can see anything. But from this point, it'll like hopefully switch back and forth again, and you'll be up to a point where like it's like the next mountain over is the real mountain, and you need to get like high enough on this one that you can get over to the other one. And so like it's a little staggering of a like what's left to go.
I'm at the wrong mountain.
But this is what you see just in the distance as you peek around, and you have to just kind of go around the mountain a little bit to come down to this point, and then be able to continue up this trail on the other side of this doorway.
All right, determination. I will do my flute. Stay happy. I'm just gonna this wandering day, and just stay happy, and go towards where I need to go.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
So you're dooting your flute.
Yes, I am.
I like that. I will doot a flute. As you doot away, you see this this burning wall of fire in front of you. This is actually a view from the opposite side of it, but it looks exactly the same from the other side.
Okay.
Except the gargoyle figures that are on the top are looking down towards you.
Can I sing a little song?
Of course you can. No one's going to
'Cause I
stop you
feel
from
like it's-
singing on a mountain.
Yeah, it's very fitting, I think. The sun is fast falling beneath trees of stone. The light in the tower, no longer my home. Past eyes of pale fire, black sand for my bed. I trade all I've known for the fucking unknown ahead. As I look at this weird fucking bridge and this fire coming out of it, I'm very nervous. Okay, that's it.
Super cool. So there is this unknown ahead. There's this wall in front of you, right? And this gate, this portcullis that looks like it has to be opened. It doesn't look like it. It's just you can just. It's not an illusion of any kind. It's sitting there burning, and when the snow hits this fire, it is really burning. Like it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it feels hot. Like not as hot as a nice fire could be, but if you get closer in there, you're gonna catch fire, and it might not feel good. Even though it might feel good for a second, after that, probably not. So,
all right. Does this look like the ward I need to dispel?
This is probably like you're getting the vibe, the feeling that this is the reason you can't get closer. This is one of the things that's stopping you from proceeding.
Okay.
This is probably where anyone who tries to come to this mountain will be stopped. except the people that maybe have put this in place or know how to circumvent it. This is definitely strong magic here right now.
I'm gonna like investigate, try to get close, try to see if I can get any insight or advantage before I try to recklessly dispel it.
Okay, so there's a roll me an insight check. You're on the opposite side of this tower though, so like you can't see that there's a doorway to this tower except through the gate. When you look through, you can see that there is like some kind of structure that you could it looks sheltered from the elements there.
Insight or investigation?
Well, you're not. I guess either one would work. Different things. You can get both even if you want, because they're both relevant in this situation.
Fuck.
So the insight you would receive from a 9 would be that if you want to stay alive out here for any length of time, you're going to need some shelter and some breaks from the elements. Your knife trick did your job for now, but there's still a trek up the hill, a few hours probably before you're going to get to the top, and it's freaking cold right now. It's not casual bard clothing cold right now.
Yeah. So when I look at the entrance, that is clearly magically warded, but the walls around it, are they as well? Like this one here?
No, it does not appear to be. It's from just visual inspection, it looks to be that there is some sort of runes or setup where you would just be like, oh, the magic will go right there, and that's just right where the doorway is, right where the portcullis is. It's definitely cast in that spot.
Okay. Because I was thinking, I can use my tilting tower flute and cast Goddess Tower and just climb on top of the tower and then jump over, but that's a little reckless and won't work for an entire party, I think, or at least for only 8 hours. So I will just cast Shatter and break the wall. Or as many times as I need.
Okay. So as you cast Shatter...
Yeah. Boom.
The wall starts to break. A piece of it flies off towards you a little bit, and you see kind of a crack forming near the top, near one of these iron bars that are coming out to form like that fence on the top of it. You see like a crack through there, and a couple of stones fall down from the top towards you and cascade down, and as they fall, make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, fuck. Okay.
Because you're focusing on the rocks. Give me a perception check first too. It doesn't matter. I was gonna say, yeah, but you got a 1 on the dex save, so that's the perception check.
I can reroll once. I can reroll once.
Okay.
I can
what you
I
see
can,
with a
I'm a
17
halfling. I can
perception,
reroll once. I get.
That's true. With a 17 perception, you would see that one of the guards on the top of this tower, these golden-looking guardians, these knight-looking figures, has like a 12 or 15-foot-long spear, and it has taken a step towards you as soon as you shattered the wall, and you are dodging from the spear coming at you at like way too fast, a very deadly-looking speed. So you can reroll once. You got a 1.
And then I got a 7. It did it automatically.
Oh, it did automatically? Okay. So 7 total, or
13 total.
Oh, that's with advantage. Gotcha. $20 plus 7, 13. Plus 1 plus 2 plus 4 is plus 7, right? You rolled a 7, it's a 13. I don't know, something's weird about that. But anyways, it's not enough. As a steel or similar, very hard form of some iron or some metal, it's difficult to tell what it is as it pierces through your abdomen.
Ow.
Doing 31 points of damage.
I suppose shield wouldn't work.
No, it's a dex save.
Yeah.
These
Okay,
things are
do I-
magically seeking you, it seems.
Do I need to do the damage, or does it do it?
You can do it
automatic?
off of the thing because I didn't put your character on this screen. Here, I'll see if I can load up the other map version of it. And then
I
put
do
you
not
on
have it
this.
open. Yes.
I just gotta switch your token out, and then
Oh.
make some light come onto the screen, perhaps.
Yes, because I see me, myself, and I.
Is it still no light? Okay.
No,
It's supposed to be daytime now. What the heck? Daytime. Oh, it doesn't.
it's all the snow.
Doesn't let me. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the snow. Okay, come on. Configure. Let's just do this.
The really large. Oh, okay, never mind.
You got it?
So, if I'm looking correctly, if I stand below the thing, they cannot reach me.
If you
With their
stand
spears.
at the surface of the wall, like where the rocks were just falling on, yeah, you'd
Yeah.
probably be blocked from them. Yeah.
Okay, because I feel like running away would be worse than running towards them. Because then I will run towards them.
Definitely would be, yeah.
Okay, and then I inspect the crack. Can I guess if it's possible to just break through using smaller attacks, or if it's useless?
You can definitely break through using smaller attacks, but it doesn't mean that these things will stop. Any one of you notice that there are more than one of these guys on top of here too,
Yeah.
and any number of them that can see you will react, it seems, to seeing you. If you go through the way that you have done right now, you feel like you pissed them off in some way.
Okay. Ah, fuck it. I dispel magic this gate here.
Okay. Roll for the dispel magic.
All right. So that'll be
The
charisma.
DC is 15.
Oh, I can make it.
Look at that.
There we go. 20.
Okay, so the flames die down, and the archers that were on the roof go back to or not archers, but the spearmen on the roof go back to just stoically waiting there.
Oh. I thought I was gonna need to run away. Okay, so they guess that me opening the gate counts as me being like a person who has like the key to it or something.
You have surmised what appears to be the solution
Happening.
to get through here for now.
All right. Okay. Does it look the spell magic that I used? Does it look temporary?
It
Because they
already
died down.
starts. It already looks like it's starting to flicker again. A couple of flames
Oh.
starting to set.
Okay. If I see runes, I'm gonna start scratching them out, near the gate. Like I want to try to really break this spell.
Okay. It doesn't seem as you even as you cast shatter. I'll just say as you do it. Even as you cast shatter on these things, there's no damage to it at all. It seems like the fire just seems to keep growing, and it's almost wasting your dispel magic if you don't get through this thing now, because it's about to go back up again.
Okay, I go through.
And for a second, you look up at the statues, and they are still statue form.
Okay.
Then behind you, the curtain of flame picks up again, and the gargoyles on the top turn around again, and you realize that they were staring at you as well.
Oh my god.
And they stop flapping their wings and go back to stone, completely stone form. It's cold. It's very cold here, but you're past the gate.
Yeah, but it was my job to dispel it, though. Okay, so this gate is somehow connected to this building, I think, since the statues are reacting to it. Maybe I can somehow stop it from being active in the building. So when I see the door there, I'm gonna try and go inside.
Okay. The door feels locked.
Yeah.
It's not made very well. It's very old. It's not as... This is definitely not the same spellcraft to construction.
Are the hinges on the outside or on the inside?
They're on the outside.
Then I knock them out with my hammer, so the door just falls over.
Perfect. This big door, whoosh. It's not like very well made, but it's pretty heavy, and it falls the crash onto the ground. And again, just for a second, you kind of do a glance up, and none of the statues have moved. And when you take a step into this tower, you realize that like your eyes acclimatize to it and everything. The wind is like almost dead in here. There's a roof above, obviously. There's standing on the roof. There's a ladder that is attached to that roof. But the floor that ladder was attached to, it was a spiral staircase, and the whole thing is now just on the ground. Everything in here, this is basically a hollow tower with a skylight with this little ladder sticking down from it. Any kind of magic that's in here is not... There's definitely no book, no magic words that are obvious, no lever. But it is not as cold in here. You feel like you could stay here for a little while if you had to.
Yeah. And I could potentially burn it down, but that's not very smart. If I look around, is there anything connected to it? Can I look for anything magical?
Do you can give me a perception check?
Yeah.
Investigation as well would work, because you're there.
20.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, like there's nothing jumping out as obvious at all as to how this was. The only thing is that this gate had something to do with the same taint, the same blight that's been traveling across these lands that stops them from traveling farther. Like it stops them going to seeing the other shrine and everything. It's the same thing that this is powered with, sort of. This is tied to the gems and tied to the temple, the amber.
Okay, so can I like gather that if the gems are fully reactivated, that this gate will fall down or stop?
You don't know.
You
know that they are the same. You could say the same school of magic. In comparison, right?
I don't know. Really, I don't really know what to do. Do I take out all these guards? Well, I mean they're not hostile, so I'll just continue on. I wait. No. Before I do, I will try to jump up to the ladder using my monk powers and try to look on the roof.
You realize that those monk abilities that you felt like you had are sort of they're almost gone. You can sort of channel the aura maybe one more time. But that might be it.
It would be a waste to use Dimension Door for this. Oh my god.
you realize that you were told that there'd be more that needed to come through this door as well. And unless you can find a way to open it permanently, they might need you to be able to travel through it.
Permanently. Alright, you know what? Time to do the easy thing. I will go outside again. Okay, I can't, but I'm gonna continuously shatter the wall until it breaks, so that the people can just go around the gate instead of through it.
Okay. And
I will just keep doing it, and then when it's down, I will dimension doorway so that these stupid things cannot chase me.
well, the minute you can see the wall enough to actually do it somewhere, like
Yeah.
unless you're doing it from inside, but even then, one of them shoots a bolt at you through. As soon as you start damaging this thing again, you realize that might have been a mistake, because now these things are angry. The thing is not dispelled. You're gonna have to make another dexterity saving throw as another one of these bolts comes at you.
God damn it. Alright. $19. Ow.
27 piercing damage.
Halved?
Oh, is it halved?
I don't know, did the 19 make it?
Oh, no. No?
No? What the fuck?
Yeah. No, they're deadly.
Okay.
That's why you were supposed to guard this gateway and help them through. You're coming to the realization that you might need to be here when they get here. Because
I need to wait for them.
You're not going to be able to get away from these things if they're angry, and they're certainly not going to. 8 more of these that you barely get back into this room just in time for, and then they disappear again and end up in their hands again, and then they're throwing them down at you, just narrowly not being able to see you enough, but they are hitting the ground next to you, and like you can see that you have angered these sentries. By trying to damage the wall. If you continue, if you can continue trying to dodge them, or you can like make an insight check, as like last time. I guess I'll tell you, because last time you and that's good enough too for sure. When you dispelled the thing, they stopped shooting you. So it's up to you how you want to do it. But they are going to be targeting you anytime you're in their vision. They are active right now, walking around looking for you.
Okay, I just dimension door 400 feet back down the road so that they cannot see me anymore. And then I'll just wait for the other party to arrive.
Okay, so you get this way.
And I also use the disguise kit to change my appearance so that they cannot recognize me.
Okay. So as you're changing your clothes, make a Constitution saving throw.
Fair enough.
Because it is so cold that you feel like about 10 more minutes outside. And that's actually not enough. You take a point of exhaustion from changing your clothes. And in about another 10 minutes, you might have to make another one of those, because these winds are bitterly cold.
I cast Galder's Tower, and then I'm gonna just chill in there until the other party arrives.
Okay.
Galder's Tower, here we go.
So what is the song that you use to cast Galder's Tower?
Let me grab it. Okay. Sing to me, lands far away. Oh, rise up and guide me this wandering day. Please promise me, find me, build me this way. The tower, tilting away. And then the tower builds itself.
And there you are. Your tower appears before you. A bastion from the cold. As the fires burn in front of you, you find a way to get some rest and wait in an obvious place. for the party that you're supposed to help through.
Yeah. It's a very nice tower. It has my color pattern and banner on it. It's like, whoa. Just,
That's beautiful. That is beautiful. This, you realize that the Amber Temple and the Guardians of the Amber Temple are all quite hardy, stalwart. The magic that's here, one of the things that occurs to you as you're thinking about the lore of the whole thing and maybe writing a song about it and everything, is that these guys chained gods up. These guys have a prison of gods. Vestiges of gods, but still gods.
Can I make a history check to think of what kind of god would be locked up here?
Yeah.
Would I think like a good god, like Palor, or like the whispered one?
You'd think that you could go ahead and do the history check too.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Palor is not the kind of god that knights and vigilant servants like these that look the iconography and the symbology of this whole thing is not evil. You're not getting an evil look of things here. The gargoyles that are on this surface, on the top even, they look like better gargoyles than yours did, but they also look a little angelic slightly too, right? And they are... all of this looks like it is some heavy lawful good influence in construction. But maybe fallen apart a little bit since then. So Palor would not be here. It would be... Well, I mean, you don't know for sure, but you would assume that it would be more of an evil-oriented god. Vestiges of that nature that they would have been interested in.
So not like an archdevil or like a demon, like an actual betrayer god. Oh, okay, it could also be a devil.
Yeah, could very well be. Could be any form of god that used to call themselves a god back in the times when they locked these things up, or that used to want to be a god, or that used to, threaten the realm, so to speak.
But I don't know which one. Or if I could have known, then it would have been a forgotten god, most likely.
That's probably... You've never heard any songs or anything about this place, so you would assume that anybody who wrote anything about it is either dead and forgotten long ago, or just forgotten and like the story never got told, right?
Yeah. So I have this small cantrip called Message.
Right.
And I can cast it in a direction. So every now and then I will just cast it down the road to see if the party can hear me. I'll be like, hey, you there, friend or foe? And they can respond.
Okay. So Boba, you are vigilantly guarding your tower as this tower is in the distance in front of you. And Gultheki, you are entering the shrine of evil, trying to purge it of its blight within, trying to give the parties a chance to fight Strahd with giving him a vulnerability to radiant damage if you were successful. So it would be a definite boon to everyone if you were able to do that. And maybe we'll end up doing that Halloween night or something. We can do a roll halfway through the game or something. You can show up just for we'll wait for the Gultheki roll. And if you beat a DC, then you'll defeat the creature there, something like that. I guess that's it for now.
Yeah.
Bulba will be back, continuing this icy adventure that he's on Monday, and that'll be the last setup day for and Friday potentially. Friday we have to finish off the fight with Lord Voltrix, and then so Saturday next a week from today is the finale. I'm hoping we have a full crew then, and Helke's gonna be there too. I hope I didn't offend anybody by doing a bad Helke impression, especially Helke or Beck, and hopefully you guys had fun for Two People D&D. See you guys next week.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, this is funny. Can't wait until the party like sees my tower and they're like, "What the fuck?"